DIY number 1. I picked up this little frame from the Dollar General, and I'm just going to go in here with the color of Chestnut by Apple Barrel, and I'm going to be going all around this little frame. And here in a few minutes I will pop the picture that's on the inside of the frame. I will take it out like so, and I've got this really beautiful scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to go in with the little insert that was around the frame, inside the frame, and I'm just going around it with a little ink pen here and just tracing it out. Then I will be going in with my scissors and cutting this out. This is a really easy little project, but I think it turns out so cute for a tiered tray. And I'm going to be going in with my jumbo glue stick from the Dollar Tree. I absolutely love this. This is a staple, like in my stash. I have to have it. And I'm going to go in and just place the paper down on that little board. And I like using the glue stick because you can actually move it around if you need to. Here I am just going in and trimming off the excess here. Now what I'm going to do next, I had this little fox. I cut it out of this piece of cardstock that I had in my stash, and I'm just going in with the jumbo glue stick once again, and I will be placing it down at the bottom part of this little frame here, this little picture. I think it's so cute. I love these little fox. They're just gorgeous for the fall. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to glue it back to the back here. Glue the two pieces together. It takes me 2 tries to get it on there. When I first went in and did it, I glued it. It was off-centered. I did not like it, so I pulled it apart and redid it again. I was just so thankful none of the paper lifted up with it, but it all worked out fine. Just flipping it back over here, laying it back down on like so. I had to go in and do more trimming, but I think it's so cute. I'm just going to go in now with some Spanish moss here and just adding some to each of the corners at the bottom. And I go in and trim it up a little bit with my scissors just to get off the excess here. And I go in and I add a little small jute twine bow to the top left corner. And that's easy peasy. This one is finished here. I think it turned out so cute. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And there he is. I got it staged out with this little fox that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I think it's so cute. And today I'm so happy to be participating in the Minis Challenge, which is hosted by Corie from Crafted by Corie. She has a monthly challenge with different themes. She is an awesome content creator and a very sweet person. I have left her channel link as well as the playlist link in the description box below. I ask when you're finished with my video that you go over and check everyone else out. And now we're going on to DIY number 2. This is one of the little witch's cauldrons. I took it and I took my scissors and I cut off the little handles as well as the top plastic portion. And I'm going in with the color of Chestnut by Apple Barrel. This took me 3 coats of paint to get it completely covered. because I really needed make it look like a little plant holder type thing for you'll see what I'm getting ready to make here. Okay, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some Spanish moss. And you'll see here in a second, when I heard about this challenge, I was like, okay, what can I do here? And so I decided I'm going to make a mini pumpkin topiary. Going in here, adding just a little bit of that Spanish moss, and we're going to start building the little pumpkins up. First one I'm going to take is this little green one because it's a larger size. I'm going to try to be getting it on there even. Going to go in with some more Spanish moss. And I will be repeating this step all the way to the top. Then we're going to go in with this orange one. I painted it orange as it was white, but I needed the orange colored one, so I just painted it. More Spanish moss. And then another pumpkin. Now I didn't want that to look like a pumpkin. So what I did is I just went in with a little shoestring bow with some fall ribbon. Here I am, I'm just placing the stem back in the top, which I take it back off here in a second. You'll see why. Here I am giving it a little trim all the way around. Like so. And I will be going in here and I'm going to add one more pumpkin to the top of it. After I add the little ribbon. Like I said, I just didn't want it to look like another pumpkin at the bottom because I thought that was too much. So add in the ribbon there and you'll see I'll be going in. Here I am. That's where I decided I needed to add the little small orange, bright orange pumpkin to the top to give it a little more interest. And I think it was the perfect touch for this little project. Once again, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Love to read y'all's comments. And here I am trimming off just some of the excess again. I was trying to press it to make sure that I had it held down properly. Here's the finished project of my mini pumpkin topiary. I hope that you all like it. On to DIY number 3. This is just one of the little wooden mason jars that you get from the Dollar General. I think it was the Dollar General for this one. And I just pulled all the paper off of it, and I'm going in the color of Chestnut by Apple Barrel, and it took 2 coats of paint to get it covered completely on this side. And I think I just love this color for the fall. And it went on so smooth. I was so impressed with it. Here I have this pill and stick that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, which they have really outdone themselves this year with their little pill and sticks, you know, their stickers and all of their decor. It's like when I go to the Dollar Tree, I go in and say I'm just going to go in to get a few items. But however, I come out with several items every single time. I have to work on that. Here I am just going over making sure that it is down on there good before I, try to lift it. And here I am pulling it off. A few little spots I had to go back over it again. Oh, I think it turned out so cute. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to glue the little metal part right back up on the top where it was at. And then I'm going to be going in, because I thought it needed a little bit more. I'm going to go in with this mustard yellow, this puffy paint. And I'm just going to go around and give it some little zigzaggy lines. I'm not sure exactly why I chose to do this instead of just making the faux stitching, but I think it turned out cute. And once again, please let me know what you think in the comments below. And I do this all the way around. And I go in and I add a jute twine bow to this up in the corner. And you've seen my little granddaughter. She reached up on the table and took something. I have no idea what she took off with. And here's the finished project on this one. And you can see my finger, oh my goodness, over the camera. So sorry about that. DIY number 4. This is a simple and quick DIY. Just got a little bale of hay from the Dollar Tree. And these little scarecrows were they were actually picks, and I removed the stick off of them. And I'm just going to be going in and adding some hot glue, because I cut the stick off too short. So I'm just going to go in and add some hot glue. Place each one of these little scarecrows on each side of the little bales of hay. The little bale of hay, I should say. There's only one here. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to be adding some pumpkins. Just some little pumpkins right in the middle, right in between them. If you all have made it with me this far, thank you so much. I am so glad to have you. If you've not yet become a member of my YouTube family, I ask that you hit the subscribe button. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. Helps my channel to grow, helps YouTube to notice me that much more. And if you hit the post notification bell, it's going to keep you informed any and every time that I upload a video. And there's going to be a lot more fall videos coming, some exciting Halloween things coming up on my channel, and especially Christmas. A lot of different things coming up. And this one here is complete. And then it's so cute. Oh, I just love those little scarecrow. DIY number 5. So I got these 4 wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree. And I'm showing you one's getting painted in Spanish moss, one in the chestnut brown. I could not find the yellow. I had to go on the search for it. The mustard yellow, as well as the pumpkin orange by Apple Barrel. And I'm just going in here, and I've got these letters that I got from BB Craft, and I am going to be going in and painting one letter in each one of the colors, the same colors that I have the boxes painted, the little wooden box cubes painted in. I'm sorry, I was at a loss for words for a second. But I don't make you sit through the torture watching me paint all these little letters. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them. No, I'm not. I already did that. I'm going to go in and I'm going to glue them down using the off color from the block. Like this block will have green. This one will have brown. And you'll see what I did here. It's so funny. I was cracking up at myself. And however it ended up, the orange was going to be on the orange one. And so I had to go in and change that. I was like, oopsie. Oh, goodness. So I had to do a little bit of rearranging here and getting some of that glue off. Once again, I'd like to thank Corie for this opportunity to participate in this challenge. She has such wonderful content on her channel. Please go check her out. And like I said, she hosts this monthly with a different theme. And like I said, some exciting things coming up for the holidays. Well, I was going to glue them side by side, and I realized that they were too big for my tiered tray. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have to just stack them like so. And I'm going in with some hot glue. And I'm trying to pay close attention to get them even. Because if you've ever worked with, the Dollar Tree blocks and things, there's not any two that's exact the same size. I mean, they work fine, don't get me wrong. But you just have to, try to get them as close as you can with the sizes. Okay, I'm going to set that up like that. Now I'm going to be going in with some Spanish moss. Here I am throwing some over there. Trying to not make such a big mess. I'm just going to be putting it down on there like so. And I have these really, really cute burlap pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be placing them down using a generous amount of hot glue. I'm using 2 white and 1 orange. And this project is finished. This is the last of my projects. And I will be doing a final reveal of my tiered tray after I have it completely put together. So stay tuned.